So you step out into the streets of Urzaban. It's not early morning, but it's not late morning either. It's mid morning. Yes, mid morning.
All right, so we're at 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, and you're getting some. You're getting a couple quick supplies just so you don't like have a so you don't have a catastrophic accident on. Well, in case you do have a catastrophic accident on the way to the ruins of Bazaar, uh, you won't die of dehydration or hunger.
All right, so refilled water skins.
Refilled water skins. You haven't used up all your rations, so you didn't really need to purchase any more.
All right.
All right. So, everyone's getting a few of their camels. It's not going to be a super long journey. All right. So, and you all head out into the head back out into the Urnian Desert. It is blisteringly hot, but Cora especially feels a lot more. Cora especially feels a lot better. She's no longer dying of dehydration during this journey, but I'm imagining she's still dealing with a little bit of slight PTSD.
Experience for me.
All right. So, with the nothing much really happens on the journey. Everyone's really trying to follow each other in a straight line. Like, there's a very brief squall with a very brief dust storm, but not enough to really enough to be noticeable, but not enough to be debilitating, but still enough to be slightly annoying. And as the day passes, you come across the area of the ruins of Bazaar. This is the entrance. As the years have gone by, the ruins has gone under a little excavation, especially with a lot of the years going by, causing a little bit of the sands to shift and a little bit of erosion.
Oh, cute! They're birds.
Oh god.
Yeah. Aw.
Oh my gosh, this is long.
Big map.
Wow, I did some excavating here. Yeah, if I remember, the entrance was actually was actually here. When my mom and dad came. Oh, sorry, sent, I should say. Well, I guess I'll be your tour guide. Shall we?
Are there going to be any other excavators here?
Maybe, but that's kind of what I'm hoping for. And you see Adrian take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, please follow the guide at all times and stay with the group.
You see Adrian kind of taking in the sights from the last time he was here. Roughly about I want to say in time about 5 years ago, I think. For the sake of story, I think he went back here just to like see if he like missed anything in regards to the sword, but unfortunately, it came up empty.
Look up at the sun, 'cause it's shining for you. It's a beautiful day.
And copyright struck. I'm not wrong.
You're okay. Owen is just darting about, like, and trying to absorb everything just because this is a place that she has read about in lots of her books, and she's very excited.
Ooh.
right.
Ooh. Ah.
Oh.
Owen, please don't stray too far.
Oh, sorry. I just got.
Adrian's just looking at the ruined entrance.
Seven looks
There
back
we
to
go.
Flint and Sybil. Do I need to carry you both? You too, Shylin.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
Shalin
picking up.
just
What?
coming just a sec. Shalin actually just slows down and says to Cora, if a fight does start, do you want to get involved or take cover?
Well, it depends on who's fighting. If it's people I know, or if it's the people that I think I know.
If we get attacked by someone,
I mean, if something tries to kill me, I'm gonna defend myself.
Yeah, but we do kind of need to be within radius of everybody else, just in case we need to help out, assist.
That's right. And Seven goes to the back to cover the rear. Now I can see everybody.
the point is, if we get attacked and you want to get out of dodge, no shame in that. Just let us know so we can cover your exit.
Adrian looks back to Oshimi. Might need a little bit of light.
Okay. Mm.
All right. So you enter the ruins of Bazaar.
See a black screen.
I don't have vision.
Neither do I.
Give it a second.
Neither do we.
Give it a minute. Let it load.
There we go.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Oh, wow.
Instead of Aladdin, the Prince of Persia just popped into my brain.
I'm thinking more of the mummy when the tomb is closing in. Ugh.
Go to heck and take your friends with you.
Oh,
Wow.
All
yep.
that bad CGI.
No!
I don't like sand.
Don't say it.
Don't do it.
I won't.
Cease.
Cease and
No,
desist.
with all the- no,
Anyway.
the bizarre thing, I'm thinking, home, England. Mwah, mwah.
Anyway, Adrian's looking. Yeah, so you can see we did a bit of excavating.
So, what did you find?
May I roll what Josh? What do I roll for this? As for what did Adrian find outside of the?
Yes, what did you find after
Oh.
the 10,000 mummy curses?
Oh, actually, funny thing. We did outside of there's actually something I did find. It was an urn. It was a special urn containing something that belonged to King Bazaar. And unfortunately, me and Arpolian got into a little fight of the discovery rights for it. Yeah, so we decided to flip a coin for it, and little did I know that he actually had a double-sided coin.
So he
Charming.
cheated.
Hold
Actually, he called tails on a double-headed coin.
You've
Oh.
got to be kidding me.
I am dead serious. He had a double-sided coin he owned, and he called tails.
What
Adrian,
an idiot.
point of reference for any
wait.
future coin flips. BYOC, bring your own coin.
Wait, no, hold up. Question, please. For the love of all that is holy, tell me that his coin had 2 tails.
No, it had 2 heads.
Nope.
He
I am
then
begging you. I will literally get on my knees. after we have the information we need, may I please punch him?
Sure, whatever.
Thank you!
Well, and it's actually because of that incident that, well, he promptly threw that coin outside the window, and, well, that's how my chancellor has the eye patch.
So not only did he call the wrong coin on his own coin, he blinded his boss.
Yep.
Second question. What exactly was a school teacher doing discovering ruins?
Well, like I said,
They're teachers of archaeology!
Well, actually, I don't think you explained that to anyone but me.
Well, Flint and Olwen, I sort of did as well. But this, he's like showing the entire area is sort of my second job off the books.
I see.
He's a treasure hunter and excavator.
I need
More
to
like
ask you. I need to ask you something, Professor.
Go ahead.
How is it that you're so afraid of anything potentially dangerous when you do something like this for a job?
It's
Got a point.
it's the risks that come with it, honestly. It's because of what I'm into. It's not, the booby traps, or it's not really the booby traps. It's who you can trust.
Speaking of which, when are we meeting the idiot?
Hope, with our luck, soon.
Oh, so with our luck, so next 2 years, I guess.
I was actually thinking in the next 5 minutes.
So, Adrian, as you move forward, you notice something a little weird. These stairs, they weren't there before.
Adrian's looking. That's where the fountain used to be. The Fountain of Savras. It's not there anymore.
Ooh, fountain.
Stairs? What the heck could be under a fountain?
I don't know. Beyond me. Oshi. He's signaling to move one of the lights over the stairs.
Hoshimi sent a couple of lights down.
Alright, Adrian, you're the expert here.
Where they go into the dwarf city and they say the codes to the statues of the gods. Oh
Wrong,
my gosh!
wrong book.
I'm saying it's like it. I'm not saying it's exactly like it, but just similar.
No, maybe we got a different copy, but I think that was the same book, just a different scene. I know what you're talking about, though.
When they're going down to the bottom to find the dwarves right before the battle of the zombie dwarves.
The lot of you.
Oh! I know what you're talking
They had to
about.
go into the throne room and.
Yes, I remember. I remember what you're talking about.
They had to go into the. Yeah, they had to go into the throne room and say the names of the three gods.
The lot of
And then the
you
mystery
are
god.
nerds. Why did I go all the way backwards? Okay, I see you, computer.
Owen, I know that's Bazaar's throne, but please do not sit on it.
Yeah.
I'm used to chairs being smaller than me, but holy cow.
Yeah, the guy was huge.
Bigger.
No kidding.
You said smaller.
Yeah.
What did he use as a footrest? A battalion?
I'll double check my notes on that. I don't. Well, only one wave it down.
Let's go.
By the way, your dad always went left foot first. Try right foot first. I don't want you following.
Are we sure we should go down here and not wait for Apollyon, get what we need, punch him in the face, then go down?
No, we don't have time.
As you wish.
Okay, Adrian steps right foot first. it takes Ivan's Flint's advice. Excuse me.
He gives him a thumbs up.
All right.
Olwen goes down last because, long range sniper kind of needs to be at the back in order to make sure everybody's safe. Which is the longer distance.
Yeah, Sean's kind of a bit more in the middle, and he's feeling very, very uncomfortable right now.
Flint is keeping an eye on the party, but Zoo is actually just kind of dazzled by the lights, and she's been looking at the lights the whole time. She's like, ooh.
So you descend further into the staircase, and Adrian, you have no memory of this place.
I understood that reference. Okay, we're in new territory.
Okay, I can't. There we are.
Give me 1 second.
I'm so happy that's a cantrip now.
What?
Detect
magic.
That's such a cool effect.
Yeah. Voice. Whenever you want to just turn that effect off, you just hit the remove CTA animation.
Oh, I think I just closed that out. How do I? Is there a thing on the?
I can work with it. There we go.
Thank you.
So you send out your little pulse, and there you do not detect any unusual magic.
You do not detect any magic within the immediate vicinity.
I was just about to say that!
It's back!
It will never
The
leave.
meme will never die.
You guys won't let it.
All right, so going forward, I think is the way, and back is going back up the stairs, right?
Yeah. All right. Let's do
All right.
it.
All right. Looks like there are two doors. Not sure if they lead to the same entrance.
Well, only one way to find out.
Any trap detectors in the area?
Let me check my. Let me check my car. Jeez.
Flint, do you know anything about traps?
I think I might actually. I might be able to do a check for that. Is detect traps a skill, or do I just have to do a check?
Is it thievery?
It's perception.
Perception.
Oh, so I can roll for that too, I guess.
Yeah, we can all actually.
Hey!
That's 20. Good on ya.
6. You got a 20. Holy cow. Nope, not for me.
Wamp wamp.
Wah, wah. Hoshimi's good.
So,
Trying to find where my perception is.
It's on the left side.
Right above initiative on the left side of the sheet.
all right. So Hoshimi, you see it. You're seeing everyone. You're seeing like Olin, Flint, Adrian, just being very cautious, looking around. You do a quick scan of the area, and you just kind of kick the two doors open.
Or we can do that.
Bim, bam, done.
That works.
I mean, there's no point in playing around.
Right. Okay.
Depending on who's there.
All right. This looks new. Give me 1 second. Oh, don't recognize this guy. Give me 1 second. This would probably be a religion check.
Wow. That's a lot of hands.
DM, can I
Need to
actually
reload
roll?
again.
Can I actually roll occult?
Would that be a cult or might be?
Well, I just rolled religion.
This would actually be a this would only be a thing that Adrian can roll because
Got it.
it's Nether East lore.
Netherese.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Got it.
All right. Okay, there we go. 22.
All right. So
14.
this.
You rolled 14 twice.
So whatever this is, so you're looking at this and you're studying the runes and the drawings, and it seems to be just set basic symbolism of how many of the Netherese floating cities were created.
Oh, okay. Essentially, they rose up.
Interesting.
Did they just use these hands to lift them up?
It's a metaphor.
Wouldn't that be cool though? Giant hands.
Yeah,
Sounds utterly terrifying.
yeah,
Oh.
not my kind of aesthetic, honestly.
There looks like there's two paths.
Yeah.
Flynn writes down in his notebook, giant.
One thing that you do also know about Nethery's architecture is that it likes to be symmetrical. So you're pretty sure that no matter which way you go, it's probably gonna put you at the same spot.
Well, old saying goes, all good adventurers go left.
I don't know. Shouldn't we be making the right choice?
But
Well, we don't want to get left behind, right?
I suppose.
I don't get it.
Felt a vein in my head pop just now because of you two.
Recommend not going too far ahead. They usually... the second you turn a corner, there might be like a pendulum trap or something.
Fair enough. Hey, Adrian?
Hey,
Yeah.
yo, Adrian!
Yo, Adrian! Do you mind? I know you're the archaeologist here, but, do you mind staying behind the guy who's supposed to run it and get stabbed?
I guess. Also, apologies, Josh, for those nosebleeds.
No, you are not sorry! Don't even try to front like
you-
you sorry!
You too, Owen.
Charlotte, Owen, can I help?
Yeah. Seven, could you come up to where I am? Owen, do you mind stepping a bit behind us? Actually, second thoughts. Seven, guard our backs.
Okay.
You want me to help her bring up the rear, or do you need a second in line?
Adrian, you probably be the best second in line. Flint, you're probably better off in the middle. Alright, so yeah, Seven, I think you'd be best guarding the rear, with Hoshimi stay near Seven, Adrian near me, and the rest of you keep up the middle.
All right.
That way we've got the frontline people up front, or at the back, depending on if we get ambushed from in front or from behind.
Okay.
All right. Strong middle. Let's go.
Alright, let's do it.
Yep.
You see,
Ooh.
you see a white fox peek into the room briefly
oh,
before running further in.
that's new.
I'm guessing that's new as well.
Adrian, tell me you saw that.
I did. DM, was that the fox I saw earlier? Or was like a similar code, or is it a different code?
You aren't sure.
Okay.
I could probably understand the species if I get a better look at it.
Also, Hoshimi, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
She went the opposite direction. Oh, never mind, she's here.
There she is.
Okay, Hoshimi, looks at Shylin, and she actually doesn't answer.
That doesn't know.
All right.
Nat 20 for Owen again.
Yeah,
Whee!
nat 20 for Olwen again. All right.
Yeah. What did she do?
There we go. There we go.
All right. So, you're looking at this very, very long hallway, and all of your instincts honed very meticulously from hours upon hours of reading adventure books are screaming danger, danger.
Will Robinson.
Danger, Will Robin. Damn it.
I knew I was gonna beat somebody to it.
What do you see?
So there is a bad something probably down this hallway. And since I have dark vision, I can actually kind of possibly make it out, right?
Yeah, so you're looking at the walls and you see holes in them.
So there are holes in the walls, which usually would indicate there is something that would come out of those holes.
Darts or spears?
Something hurty, right?
Something hurty, yes.
Darts or spears, okay.
Okay, Hoshimi, just as a test, sends a couple of her lights forward to see if there's some sort of hidden sort of switch or tripwire.
Yeah.
You send the lights forward and then they move back, but you do not see it. But it doesn't seem like there's any sort of tripwire.
Ah, dang it.
Hey, Adrian, could you check for magic?
Give me 1 second.
I was gonna see if maybe they were like floor triggers or motion triggers or something, but I didn't rely enough.
We'll give it a shot. If it'll
I'll
let me.
see if I can look around for anything too.
Yeah, everybody do perception.
All right. Your detect magic does not bring anything.
Both 21.
Up. Your
All right.
detect-
So,
but your so 7 and Cora.
oh,
Silent.
that's 20.
Yay! Wait, for you?
So-
You got it?
Okay, so 7 and Cora, you think that it might be something to do with the floor because you see some even though the designs are very intricate, they seem like that they seem separate, a lot more separate than the floor that came before. And Shylin, you noticing them doing that, and you kind of very gently motioned them to stand back, and you very carefully put some weight on the tile. Nothing really happens at first, but yet you slowly put more and more and more weight
Actually,
on.
can I say, actually, if you don't mind, Josh?
Yep.
Shyman only puts enough weight on it to realize, wait, the tiles are moving. Yeah, I read enough stories to know that tile that moves under your weight in this area, that's the trigger.
Okay.
I don't need to push it down far enough for the arrow to shoot me in the face to know what's going on here. Still, Shylin, yeah, he basically... Okay, so... floor-based tile traps. He's gonna basically gently press down on the... press down them in sequence. Never enough to try to trigger it, but simply enough to see if it's loose, if it falls down, and see if there might be like a path between them, or if they're all just...
Well,
Yeah,
you do the front 4, and they all seem to be loose.
Okay, so... Adrian,
Hang on, wait.
Yes?
The butt of her. Owen's gonna use the butt of her gun to poke at the tiles, not the first 4, but the next row. See if they're loose.
You do that, and yes, the next 4 also seem to be loose.
Actually,
Alright.
I got an idea. Since I'm small, obviously I could just kind of kneel down, go to the floor so they won't hit me. If I press a tile more than once, do darts shoot out both times?
careful with that, please?
Yeah, because I was thinking maybe if it's only one trigger, we just kind of throw something onto the pressure plates, trigger the trap, and then walk through. Like a rock or something.
Actually, I've got a thought. Adrian, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
You're the archaeologist here. What was this place used for? This temple? this area? What do you think it was its purpose?
Would that be Netherese or would that be religion?
That would be Netherese.
Because it looks like a place that would be inhabited. What with all
Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
This is new territory.
All right. Here's what I'm thinking, and stop me if I'm completely off base here. The fact this is decorated means they likely expected people to see it. So, an area with traffic, people coming back and forth. That means they must have had some way of people getting through here without getting shot in the face. I mean, it'd be kind of inconvenient if you're constantly getting shot at during your morning commute. And they probably would want a way to shut it off that didn't involve them, losing all their darts and having to replace them every time someone wanted to go through. I'm thinking we might want to look around for some kind of switch mechanism, and while we can help, Adrian, I think you're probably the best one to find it.
So as you step forward, you see Hoshimi transform into a small fox.
Oh.
All right, so you see her walk forward and step on the front panel, and nothing happens.
Well, she's light enough. Wait a minute.
Maybe you just have to weigh a certain amount.
Wait a second. Wait, don't we have a talisman that allows us to? Oh wait, no, it's Featherfall. No, never mind.
So
Could you maybe crawl underneath on the ground?
Oh,
Like how high are those holes? I mean, if we were to be able to belly crawl, you might be able to get through.
I don't know, being short
Adrian,
pays off.
I don't know if you-
Hoshimi appears on the other side. She looks around very briefly and she sees a switch.
She hits the switch.
Yep. She pulls it down. You hear a little bit of clanking.
And let me guess, the tiles are now solid and stiff?
You briefly check it. The tiles are now solid and stiff.
That worked.
Job.
We can just walk.
Excellent.
You're welcome.
As they're walking, Charlotte actually just says to Adrian, by the way, had an idea just now relating to the Featherfall.
Alright, well, okay. Discuss it later.
Mm-hmm.
Who kind of looks over to Hoshimi and kind of pouts like, show off.
She smirks at the rat. You're just mad because you didn't do it first.
She volunteered and put her paw down. She sticks her tongue out like, nyeh. Yeah. She volunteered in the side chat, but Flint didn't let her do it.
Cora walks over to the bone, looks over at Adrian, and points at it. Is this important?
Did King Bazaar have a dog?
I knew people had a bone to pick with us, but I didn't know it was this serious.
Stop it!
Come on, Shy. When even I have to admit that was a pretty boneheaded pun.
Yeah.
I'm quitting. I'm quitting
And
the
that's what I come
campaign.
back to, apparently.
I'm quitting the campaign. You guys are too much. Bye. I'm done.
Okay, I'm back.
Y'all
Alright.
can hear me all right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All
You
right.
good?
Yes, I
Coming.
apologize for my decayed sense of humor.
Yeah.
And you said, Corey, you said bone somewhere?
Yeah, this bone. She points down to the bone on the floor.
Hmm. What, human or does it look animal?
It looks animal.
All right. Hang on a second. Yeah.
Ooh, good job.
Fuck you.
It looks like a chicken bone, like a cooked chicken bone.
Cooked.
Chicken.
Even
Somebody eat. Is it like warm or fresh? Is it like recent?
It looks recent, but it's not warm.
Napoleon.
without me?
Of
Someone's
course.
down here.
My guess is someone had a bite to eat while they were down here.
Now I'm hungry.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. Of course he's here.
Through the creepy, crazy doors that lead to the same exact space.
Now let's go another hallway up ahead. Let's see what this trap is about.
They like things symmetrical, apparently.
Yeah.
Adrian.
Oh yeah, it is. Hang on. All right. Let's do a Netherese check on this. Netherese check on this one.
All right.
Ooh.
There we go. 24.
You're looking at that is so you're looking at this one, and you're just studying the runes, and then something catches your eye. Well, not really catches your eye, but you remember reading something. You flip open your notes from the your summary of Bazaar's notes, and where is it? You saw your. I'd recommend looking at the Empire etiquette paragraph.
Roger that. 1 second.
Did my perception for any traps, what they may be?
All right.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, got it. So. All right. So green's danger. Got it. So, given how this is a straight path, just don't step on the green. Looks like.
Well, who wants to go first?
Let's not
hey,
jump to conclusions. We got.
Did my perception do anything?
Your perception does do something. You see similar little grooves in the ground, but you don't see any holes in the wall.
All right, no holes in the wall. That's good.
Do you think
Is there
the
anything in
floor-
the ceiling?
You're looking at the ceiling. It doesn't look like there's anything in the ceiling, so you're pretty sure there's a trap here, but you're not entirely sure what it is.
Bliss has,
know.
I think
Bliss
the
has her
floor
hand
is gonna
raised.
fall.
Yeah, Bliss.
has her hand raised.
I could jump over.
I wouldn't recommend it, just in case you land on something green.
Yeah.
What if
even
I
you
jumped
can't
all
jump that
across
far.
it?
I don't think even you can jump that far yet. As for Adrian's question, I volunteer as tribute.
Or, unless Zoo wants to try it.
He could. Actually, she's small enough to probably easily fit around those grooves.
Hold up on that for now. The last one was pressure-based. We don't know if it's the same for this one.
We shouldn't proceed forward until we have some better idea.
Does anyone have a rock?
Still. Actually, yeah. Throw a rock onto the white space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
We
reach
don't
for
have
the
no
one-
phone.
Sure. Reach for the one between your ears, Shylin.
Nah, you got
She's
the
gonna
highest
go back and
supply.
I'm gonna get that phone. Hold on. Cora is going to run back to the other room and she's going to grab the bone that is on the floor.
All right.
And then she's going to run back. If the token will let me run back.
We are literally burning this dungeon.
And I hold the bone up and I say, where shall I chuck it?
That is really, really clever. Good job.
Let's see. Let's
Try the white.
Yes.
Yeah, land it on a mostly white space.
Yeah.
All right. And I throw it on a mostly white space. Do I need to roll anything?
Nope. You can just
Actually,
toss it.
before you do, is that bone brittle enough to break in half? Could you throw it one white and one green?
Probably. It's a chicken bone.
Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah.
So before I throw it, I'm gonna snap it in half, and I give one half to Shaylin, and I throw my half
Shaylin.
on Shaylin, whatever. I throw my half on the white part.
All right. You throw
And
one.
Charlene tosses to the green.
All right. And
Floor
Yeah.
does fall.
All right, trapdoors. Not
Okay.
fun.
And if a bone was light enough, and if a bone was heavy enough to set it off, that means Zoo isn't going to be light enough. So we know the following. So, Adrian, I think you're right. Going on the white does seem to work.
Was it only on the green that the trapdoor fell? Just to make sure.
yeah.
Yeah, looks like
Actually,
it to me.
there's a white line that goes straight down through. Do you think this is a balance beam situation?
Most
Or we
likely.
just have to stay on the line?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Sybil, it seems like you're trying to do something.
Yeah, he's doing enemy hit.
Indeed.
What are you trying to?
I'm trying to drag an icon. We did it a couple nights ago. I'm hoping I can do it again.
Yeah, the companion manager. You click on the picture and you just drop it in the, and then you just click on the map.
Doesn't seem to be that simple, apparently.
Which one are you trying to do?
The crawling hand.
He's gonna send thing up, see if it works.
Of course, that's genius.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So
Try having it walk across the straight line, see if anything happens.
So the little hand decides to walk forward a little bit, just making sure it's staying on the yellow.
Yellow, not white. Okay.
Wait, yeah.
And nothing happens.
All right.
Is there anything that the hand can sense on the other side that might disarm?
The hand looks around, and it does see a little switch.
I swear, if it pulls the switch, it then gives us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
So it just walks over. It's having a little bit of trouble with the switch, and then it just crawls up to the ceiling, and then just drops into a fist, and then just and then it just kind of rolls over into the center of the after falling off the switch. And it's kind of like on the back of itself, but just kind of whirling around, trying to get upright like a spider. And then it just gets up, and then it just hops back on itself and flashes the peace sign.
Hey,
Eat your heart out.
I imagine the hand would be climbing back on top of Sybil
Yes.
and resting directly on his shoulder.
Yes.
That's so hilarious, and I love it so much.
There's nothing I can picture except Gomez and Thing.
I know. Eat your heart out, Adam's family.
Actually, now I think
My
about it.
token is going crazy.
Given that was the success of the first trap, Adrian's going to just keep out his
All right.
Why won't you let me use my token?
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. And all right, so before we get to this next part, I think this is actually a good place to stop.
Okay.
I would
stop
actually
it.
be
There's
inclined
a,
to agree.
I'm gonna be honest. There's more. You're only like halfway through the dungeon.
That's fair.
Okay.
Well, I mean, actually, sorry, you're not even halfway through the dungeon.
Well,
Mm.
We got a
I will-
whole bunch to do.